culture of Israel encourages thinking out of the box. It encourages disputes. It encourages daring to do things. The culture of Israel does not look at someone who failed as a failure. The fact that you did not succeed in some idea means that you are courageous, you are ready to dare, and ready to learn from your experience, including failure. Because those who never tried something new never fail. And those who try and quite often succeed also fail. So in Israeli culture, you carry your failures as decorations, not as states. And the way that people approach failure is, yes, you did not succeed, but you are now better deployed for the next try. And you don't lose the knowledge. Even if the project as a company failed, you got a lot of technological understanding and some tricks and some insights that serve you along the way. So it's a culture that encourages daring. Do not see failure as something that you should be ashamed of. And a third element is that we educate our youngsters not to take too seriously hierarchy. Of course, when it comes to action, you have to be, whether it's in army units or in production of product, you have to be very disciplined. You want to make a good car or a good space space satellite or anything successful should be characterized by discipline and unity of purpose in action. But when it comes to thinking, contemplating, planning, having brainstorm, what to do next, how to do it, we don't accept hierarchy. So Israeli young student can participate with the leading professional in certain arena, he raises hand and say, I don't agree. I think it could be done differently. In Israel, a young officer can question the judgment of his general, and no one takes it as embarrassment. I was general for many years, and I was officer before that. I never hesitated to tell my superiors, I think you are wrong. We can do it better in another way. And because I was the one who did it in my 10 fingers, and I was crossing the border behind enemy lines and do the operation, I felt enough authority to question the judgment of the commander of the army when I was a lieutenant. And when I became commander of the whole army, I always remember it and always allowed young officers to question my judgment. I never took it as something embarrassing. Probably the young lieutenant knows better than the general how really the things happening. So I think that these three elements of culture makes Israel different. And I think that it's a very important condition to create a startup nation.